The Sprawl, news about the war. On the front lines, our homegrown heroes are holding toe-to-toe against the pungent Petrodians. But back in the barracks, folks from home and away are signing up to do their part. You might even find the odd Petrodian joining our ranks to fight against their own. Go get 'em, soldier. And get 'em once for me. Talk to your local Godshed operator about how you can join the Sprawl Army today. Join the Sprawl Army today.
The rats were mildly taxidermied. The horses are very taxidermied.
Either that or all the horses have seen some shit.
Could be
Any
both.
questions?
Oh my god. We're like just neck deep in World War One.
Oh my god, yeah.
Did you see my dad? He was there. He looked okay.
Oh god, is our dad at
That
war?
wa- Oh, yeah, that was him.
No,
It
I
zoomed
meant
in on one of
questions
the
about
little
the new
characters that
drafting
looked kinda like her
procedure.
dad.
It
Oh,
was in
no.
the weekly update video.
You mean the propaganda video?
Oh, she's so smart.
You know what
Somebody has to be.
propaganda is?
I didn't until I watched that video.
Listen,
Oh,
people are going to come up asking about joining the army. It's your job to decide if they're a good fit, especially considering who else is coming to enlist that day.
I thought my job was to decide who to let pass the gate.
That's also your job. This is wartime. You have to do two things now.
I've been
Wish my
doing
dad
so
was
many
here.
things.
He'd show me how to get out of doing two things.
Yeah, he
Up
would.
until now, we've tolerated a 2-star average with you, Guardsman. Not anymore. We are dancing on a knife's edge here, so now you have to maintain a 2.5-star average.
Whoa!
Or it's
Slow
game
down.
over.
Fucking slow down by 2.5 stars? You're
Oh,
insane.
and if you don't draft the right people, we could lose the war. Also, game over.
Holy shit.
Wait, figuratively or literally?
Yes.
Both.
Both.
Oh my God.
Both. Alright,
my God.
Squidward. Awkward pause.
Well, I'm gonna go.
You're just gonna leave after dropping something that heavy on me?
I'm 12. I don't have a family right now.
Yeah, I need
Fine,
some
I'll
fucking
stay.
emotional
We can
support over
tutorial
here.
some more.
No, I
No.
on second thought.
Starting to see the appeal of your first plan.
Heh.
I thought you might. Goodbye, Lil.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, Mike.
Mike. After months of this siege, the Sprawl's resources, namely its food stores, have reached a new dangerous low. If a guard discovers any means to improve our dwindling food supply, you are to contact either myself or Lieutenant Stryker. Failure to contact leadership will be reflected in your star ranking. Related. Any individuals or groups coming from outside the Sprawl who will burden our meager food supply are to be carefully vetted. Like with Item 1, the decision to admit anyone who fits this description should be run by either Ash or me, Stryker. Best of luck to those becoming responsible for drafting individuals for service on the front lines. Remember, there's always more than meets the eye, and although it may seem like sending more people to the fray is the right idea, that is not always the case. Stryker. Hey, Gardos, I'm breaking in a new assistant down here in the dungeon. Go easy on him if you get him when you call. Oh God. Oh, if
Boy, I
you
can't
get him
wait
when
to
you
meet
call.
this assistant.
All right. Oh my God, I have 9 crystals. Well, we're putting one in the whip,
Yeah.
just in case we get another Satan.
Yep. We can put 2 pink ones in each.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I won't necessarily use them all, or I might. We'll have to find out, won't we?
We will, yes.
All right, cool.
You could fill up those other 2 with the yellow. Oh well.
I very rarely use those, but you're right. I could have done that. I forgot. I thought they were.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this the place where a fella could sign up to join that war that's going on?
It is. Why? Do you know someone who's looking to sign up?
Sure
Oh my
do,
God,
ma'am.
Lil.
His name is Elmer John, and you're looking at him. I'm talking about me, ma'am.
Is your last name Fudd? Elmer J. Fudd?
Yeah, I got that.
Alright, what are your qualifications?
Now, what's a guy like you doing wanting to fight in a war like this?
I fight for one thing and one thing only. My one and only love, Glory Ann.
What do you think? I'm gonna tease him and see what he says.
Okay.
Glory and what?
Ha!
Glory Ann Smith.
That's two things.
What is?
Glory and Smith. And technically, one's a person.
And I love that person.
Alright, who's on first? We got it.
How does Smith feel about this?
I'm not quite sure. I think I'm lost. But Glory Ann loves me too. At least I thought she did.
Oh?
Did she tell you to enlist to secure her love?
Let's talk a
Dish
little
the
more.
details, Elmer. What happened?
Well, you see, ma'am, how it is like... It's like this, you see. It all happened this way, it was.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Elmer, faster with the dishing.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just all too painful to talk about. We were engaged to be married, and I caught her in the arms of another man, my neighbor Bosco.
The scandal.
I wonder... Wait, now hold on. If we send him home and Bosco shows up to enlist and we send him off to die...
I mean, okay, yeah, that would be funny, but let's be real here. He's better off without her.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's...
How dare she?
I know!
So you're heartbroken and running away to war?
Exactly.
No.
No. No, buddy, no.
No, we're gonna talk to you one more time.
Are we supposed to call somebody when somebody comes to enlist?
Let me see. Any who will burden our meager food supply are to be carefully vetted, like anyone who fits the description. Okay.
Oh, dwindling food. Drafting, remember.
There's always more than meets the eye and all. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we don't necessarily need to call.
Alright, should we talk to him one more time? Or should we
Yeah.
use one of our tools?
Man, I don't know if that's necessary.
I don't think so either.
Do you
He's just
really
like a
think
little
running off to war
bumpkin.
with a broken heart is the right thing to do? Have you tried talking to her about it?
No way, no how, no ma'am. The minute I saw them together, I jumped to the first conclusion in my head and left town with the first thing I thought of doing.
Oh, that context is different.
That's important. Hey, buddy, you need
Now,
to go
are
home
you
and talk
gonna
to
let
her.
me join up or what?
No, I'm gonna send
No.
you home. No doubt.
I don't think you fully thought this through, Elmer.
Who has time for thinking when there's running away from your problems to be doing?
Lil's face. Nah, man.
Lil is the only responsible person in this entire game.
Deny, man. Go home.
Deny. Yeah, go the fuck home, bud.
I don't think I can, in good conscience, send you to the front, Elmer. Go home, find Glory Ann, and talk to her.
Yeah, you fucking clown.
Yeah, maybe
Jesus.
you're right. Maybe I was making one of those, what do you call it, hasty decisions I always make.
Yeah, you saw them together, you assumed the worst, and then ran off to die.
Yep.
I'll go home and see my Glory Ann, who I caught in the arms of another man, and I'll make the biggest apology banner anybody ever saw.
What's an apology banner?
Just talk
It's
to
the
her.
easiest way to say you're sorry.
No, it's
So
not.
long, ma'am. You take care now. Glory Ann, I'm a-coming.
Oh my god. Maybe we should have sent him off to war.
Ah, it's you again. I remember you, the miserable wretch who sought me the last time I came to this repulsive,
we didn't get a
simmering
star rating.
carbuncle of a city.
Yeah, we didn't.
I remember you too. You're that unpleasant, obnoxious Ebenezer Scrooge knockoff.
Yes, we have
With his
met.
Donald Duck hat.
So,
What do you want, buddy?
What do you want,
It is my
buddy?
intention to go straight to the bank of the Sprawl and have my substantial monies removed from this sinking barge of a city before the banks are overrun, or worse, sacked. Mr. Dunn just needs to hear my confirmation number, and I will have my fortune sheltered in a more rich, people-friendly nation.
Man, that sure sounds like a you problem.
It sure does. Doesn't sound like it has anything to do with me.
I'm gonna doubt him though. I want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
What will happen to the BS without you?
Most likely, BS will fall in one great lump. Perhaps enough people will continue to buy into BS, but as far as I'm concerned, the people here were up to their necks in BS anyway.
We're still talking about the bank, right?
I kind of want to truth spray him.
Okay. I have no objections.
Honestly, what does it all matter anyway? I've spent my entire life accumulating one of the largest fortunes in the Sprawl, but what good is it without my darling whelp?
What?
If only I could speak with him again. I could leave all this money behind if it would get me back my whelp.
Whoa.
What? What?
Do you remember the little goblin
Yeah, I
guy
know.
we came along with?
Yeah.
What the hell?
But look at Lil's face.
Yeah, that's exactly reflects my expression right now.
Buddy?
You can't let the bank fail. We need that BS money to make sure the city doesn't fall.
Well, you should have thought of that before convincing the princess to turn down that delightful Prince Phineas.
Meh.
Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
The goblins.
Yeah.
There is only one goblin I think of, and I think of him constantly. Whelp.
Oh, well.
Not that it is any of your business in the slightest, but that photo was taken of me and Whelp in happier times.
Is Whelp your son?
Where is he?
Yeah.
Where is he now?
That rotten court jester / dungeon keeper had the audacity to offer that useless goblin a job.
Oh shit!
Ah!
Now he's gone. Whelp, so beautifully useless.
Oh, I'm out of action points. Fuck.
Oh, no.
Wait, we can rewind.
Yeah.
We'll stick with this.
Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, we've got 5 out of 5 custom tribe travels now.
Yeah, I think we only had 3 because, like,
The wedding?
it was interspersed with a bunch of, wedding planning.
Yeah,
wedding
yeah.
prep.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna
Call the jester. Call Malcolm.
call the jester right now.
Ah, it's you again. I remember you, the miserable wretch who saw to me the last time I came to this repulsive,
Yeah.
simmering
Oof,
I
carbuncle.
remember you too. You're that.
Yes, we have.
Alright, let's just call him right now. Malcolm.
This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great? Just read the cards! Oh, okay. This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great. May I take a message?
Wait, who is this?
Who is this?
Lil.
Oh, Lil! It's me, Whelp!
I thought so. Listen, there's someone here I think would like to speak with you. Go ahead.
Whelp, is it really you?
It is, Your Grace.
Whelp, I never thought I'd see you again.
Well, we are on the phone.
How are you? Have you been treated poorly?
No one ever treated me as poorly as you, sir.
I miss you, Whelp.
I miss you too, sir.
Well, I mean, if it's
Run away with me.
consensual.
Yeah.
We can leave this war behind us and start again with all of my money.
Sir, I never cared a jot for your money. I only wanted to be with you.
Oh, well, my heart sings. No matter what happens to me now, I will dedicate my remaining life to you.
Huh.
What about your remaining money?
I'll donate it to the poor. Just kidding, but I won't take it away with me today.
Okay, that's fine.
That's important.
That fuels the war effort. We're good with that.
Good enough. Get in there and reunite with your friend.
Friend. Quote unquote
Yeah,
friend.
quote unquote friend.
They were roommates.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it just love takes all kinds.
Yeah. True love conquers all. Way to go, Cupid.
Okay, well, there's no ambiguity there.
Nope.
At first, like, he started like pining for his beloved whelp, and I'm thinking, oh, it's like a father-son situation.
Where's that
but
meek little slunk of a man?
nope. Meek
I
little
have no
slunk.
idea what you're talking about.
Did a hopelessly heartbroken fella by the name of Elmer John come by this way? Spouting a crazy notion, like running off and joining the
Oh,
army?
it's what's her face?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Is it Glory Ann?
Oriane.
Oh, Elmer John, what have you done? Tell me, did you allow that fool to throw his life away over nothing?
Nope.
I
No.
don't know if I'm allowed to tell you or not.
I have to know if you sent him off to war, because if you didn't send him, then I'd like you to send me to get as far away from that fool as possible.
Okay, maybe we send her.
Maybe.
She seems like a bit of a badass. Let's talk to her a bit.
Yeah.
I take it you're Glory Ann.
That's me, Glory Ann.
The same Glory Ann that was caught in the arms of another man?
It's not what it looked like. And if Elmer John had stuck around for more than a second, I could have explained that to him.
What was it?
Let's doubt and find out.
Yeah.
So what? You're sick of these wunk-headed men getting all hot and bothered and making hasty decisions over something that could have been settled by a rational conversation?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Even if that fool Elmer John is drafted as well, and he's there waiting for me with his big dumb eyes and his cutie pie dimples, it won't matter. He won't be able to smooth talk his way back into my heart after doing something so stupid like running off and joining the war. At this point, it doesn't matter if you let him in or not. Either way, I've made up my mind.
Tease.
Okay.
Come on, Glory Ann. We both know you're gonna change your mind and go back home to find Elmer with a big old apology banner that says, "I'm a fool, take me back."
He's run out of apology banners this time. Him and his suspicious mind. Not to mention the wartime measures prohibiting the sale of fabric for such frivolities.
Oh no.
Talk to her one more time.
I guess so.
Glory Ann, I gotta know. Did Elmer John really find you in the arms of another man?
That's only what Elmer thought he saw.
Then what is it? What's going on?
Did
It
he
all
see?
started when that big loud Bosco from 2 houses over came round like he always does to try to court me again. I explained to him that Elmer John had asked for my hand and that I had said yes. And then Bosco explodes and says he's gonna smash Elmer's head like a jug. So I lunged at Bosco to hold him back. The big brute. That's what Elmer saw. And the next thing I know, he's crying about going off to war.
Yeah, that sounds likely.
That sounds correct, yeah.
Sounds like before you go and do the same thing, Elmer's gone and done and run off with a hurt heart. Maybe y'all should be slowing your ride and talking it through too. Am I right?
Why are you talking like that?
No
Thought
reason.
you wanted to.
I sure don't. Can you just do me a favor and do the opposite of what you did for him, for me?
That's confusing, but okay.
So the opposite would be to draft her.
Yeah.
Do we do that? Okay, honestly, if the two of them can't have a rational conversation and immediately jump to the same conclusions, I feel like one of them needs to deal with it, and she was already jumping on Bosco to stop them.
Yeah.
But okay, but here's my other thing is I have a feeling that if we send her away, Bosco's gonna join the war. And if Bosco rolls up and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna bust some heads," I say we send fucking Bluto over here because he crashed in and started this whole thing in the first place.
Yeah, that sounds good, but what do we do with her?
Send her home.
Okay, but if we send her home, is Bosco going to show up?
We don't know. Well, we have an hourglass that can make us rewind time.
That's true. That's true.
I'm not drafting her. I'm sending her home.
Okay.
I'm not going to send two innocent people to die because they're dumb, and I'll send the one the one person I want to send to die is the guy who crashed in and didn't respect any of their boundaries.
Sounds good.
So, no, you're going home. Sorry, lady.
Glorying.
Now, I'm not doing this because I drafted Elmer John and I'm trying to keep you apart.
I understand.
And I'm not doing this because I didn't draft him and I want you two to be together.
Understood.
I'm doing this because I don't think you fully thought this through. I'm denying your recruitment into the army.
I guess I was acting a little hot under the collar there for a minute. I should go home and talk things over with Elmer and... Wait.
Yes, you should.
Now will you tell me? What happened to him? Did he get drafted into the war?
No.
I didn't send him to the front. I think you'll find he'll be waiting for you when you get home. Big ol' apology banner and all.
Thank goodness.
See, that's better. That's better. I am banking on Bosco showing up so we can send this fucking guy. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Oh, hello, Lil. Isn't it an absolutely beautiful day? Sun shining, birds chirping. Why, a gobbo could almost sing about it.
Hey, we know. There was one of the goblins in the trench coat. I forget their name.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
You too.
Aw.
What's up,
What are you
Gobbo?
up to today, bud?
I'm just coming from a conference of GLA members from different nations looking to help each other out.
The GLA sounds like it's thriving.
It sure is.
Trust.
We made some major inroads with a sympathetic group of Petrardian miners. They've offered to dig tunnels that will bring food to the Sprawl without anyone knowing.
Oh, we gotta let Ash know.
That's so cool.
I hope we can get these plans to Queen Desdemona for her stamp of approval. Then we can get things underway.
Now, do we have to let Ash know? Because, like...
We're gonna return that.
You should take these to the queen.
I'm on my way there now.
Alright, let me just see the writ again. I've reached new dangerous low. If a guard discovers any means to improve our dwindling food supply, you are to contact either myself or Lieutenant Stryker. Failure to contact leadership will be reflected in your star rating, so we have to call. Related, any individuals or groups coming from outside this world who will be burdened our meager food supply are to be carefully vetted. Like item 1. Okay, we're gonna send it. Let's contact Ash and see what she says.
Yeah.
I know I don't like it either, but
Tunnel plans to increase our dwindling food supplies. Let him in post haste. Let him in.
there we go.
The city's best and brightest will go over the map and construction will begin in no time. We have food! We have food! Well done, child.
Yeah, see, like, okay, because they said it was Queen Desdemona, like, she's in power now. Like, they have to listen to her.
God, I hope so.
Well, I mean, at the very least, it's in their best interests right now, considering we're at war.
True. Okay.
Alright, and, let's just let him in.
Yep.
Lil, it is always a pleasure.
Yeah.
I hope you have a fantastic day.
Do you really mean that?
Yes.
Yes, bud.
I sincerely do. Keep up the great work, friend.
Thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
I'm a friend to all gobbos. Hell yeah.
Little smile.
The tunnel plans are underway. Soon there will be more food for the people of the Sprawl. Well done.
That was such a nice little interaction.
Yeah.
Hey, Lil. Listen,
Hey,
I
clown.
wanted to say I know things must be tough for you with Hamish out on the front lines and...
Fuck off.
Yeah, my dad's at war. I'm alone. I don't have any food. Hey, I'm still doing this job, and I'm 12. And?
Yeah, and?
And what? The fact that I have to work a full-time job at age 12?
Yeah, that's gotta be tough.
And the fact that I live alone on top of a dive bar?
Well, you meet some interesting people.
And the fact that my dead mom's still dead?
Oh, her mom is dead.
Ah, she is. Okay.
Oof, yeah, that's pretty rough. Well, if you ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me.
Did you just
I'm not gonna talk to you.
Did you just that's rough buddy me?
He sure
I'm
did.
actually not sure I do know where to find you.
Oh, well, normally it would be at the barracks, but for the foreseeable future, I'll be running security for Her Majesty Queen Desdemona.
Ah,
After
good.
you finished your shift, Her Majesty and the Royal Consort have asked to see you.
Our thing?
Yeah.
Oh, Cecil. Once again, we dance this dance. You come to escort me to bigger and bigger meetings. I make fun of you. Quite the team we are.
I should have stayed in school.
You should have.
She's meeting with some high-ranking member of the Mages Guild to discuss battle strategy. To be honest, the guild hasn't been very supportive of how Her Majesty has handled things. She was looking for a bit of backup and wanted you specifically.
And wanted a 12-year-old, sure.
I mean, let's be real. Lil is one of the most competent people in this entire fucking city.
By the time-
Of course she wanted Lil.
By the time this game is over, I'm gonna be running this kingdom.
Well, she can count on me. I hope.
I hope so too. The fate of the Sprawl may rest in your hands.
Yeah, no
It
pressure.
always does, Cecil. I'll see you after my shift.
Great. Thanks, Lil. And if you write your dad, tell him we all wish him well.
I don't know if my dad can read.
Well, he writes his notes.
Yeah, I will.
I will. I know he'd love to hear it. See you later, Cecil.
Nothing better happened to Hamish. I'm gonna be real upset.
Yeah, same.
A familiar group of black-clad folk approached the shed, weeping and moaning.
What?
It's Sprankle's crew.
Right. What are they weeping and moaning about now?
You must help us, child.
Uh-huh.
We have been left without shelter. It's awful.
Scarborough has fallen.
We have to mention the food supply thing, but also let's talk to him real
The
quick.
Duchy of Scarborough has been under constant siege for the majority of the war.
Those bastards!
Quite. We
Quite.
finally had to flee. We couldn't stand it any longer. We've been without food for days. Yes, everyone is rather hungry.
I mean,
I'm so sorry to hear that you've had to flee your home. I can't imagine how hard that must have been.
Thank you, child. I'm a duchess without a duchy.
We have rather a lot of refugees that need your help and your food desperately.
yeah, that's
That was a call Ash or a striker kind of deal.
any individual groups coming from outside the Sprawl who will burden our meager food supply are to be carefully vetted. Like with item 1, the decision to admit anyone who fits this description should be run by either Ash or me. Do we want to? I think we should call Striker.
Yeah, I agree.
I spent a summer growing up in Scarborough. What happened there is a crying shame. While our food supplies remain dangerously low, with the tunnel operation unlocked thanks to you, we should just be able to feed everyone, including these
Yes!
refugees. You may let them in.
Yes. Good.
However,
Honestly, I'm
with
glad
groups
that's a
like
her
this, You have to
decision.
make
Yeah.
sure criminals aren't infiltrating the Sprawl, hiding in plain sight.
All right, let's hit him with the X-ray.
X-ray. Yep.
If things were different, we'd give you time to interview them individually. But things aren't different. So do your best, and don't mess up.
Thanks, Stryker.
The one that's facing away has me concerned.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that?
What's that?
Hey, buddy. What's that, buddy? This is another Coke mule?
This? Oh, it's just a letter. From me aunt.
Mind if I read that? Let's see. La la la, late at night while no one is awake. Blah blah blah. Lower the drawbridge and we will invade. Ba ba ba. Long live Prince Phineas? Care to explain?
All right, I did it. I lowered the bridge and let those...
Bastards?
Right, those bastards. I let them in. It was me. Oh, you sneak.
You are hereby banished from the court of Scarborough.
Prince Phineas was right. Soon the entire Sprawl will fall to the might of the kingdom of Petrard. Oh, go away.
Hell yeah. Now we can let them in.
Well spotted, Guardian.
Listen, I'm just doing my job.
And that's how you x-ray your way to success.
Excellent line, milady.
But that was... Oh, never mind. Even with that settled, I'm still not sure what to do with these people.
I mean, we can let them in.
We can let him in.
The crime has stopped. We're admitting them. Because we got the
Stryker
tunnel.
said to.
Yeah.
We got the tunnel. Stryker said to go ahead and let him in.
So really, it's Stryker's fault.
Yeah. And we got rid of the,
Bless you, dear child.
the sneak.
Yes, thanks awfully. As I said, we are incredibly hungry.
There should be enough food for your people. We have a new plan to bring more into the Sprawl.
Regardless, you are a hero in the history of Scarborough. If our lands are ever restored to us.
Oh shit, do I get land in Scarborough?
Oh my god. Taco Land?
Taco Land! You did the right thing in a previous turn, you unmasked a traitor, and you were kind to refugees. 4 stars!
Nice.
Hell yeah. Oh, we're doing
We're
good.
so good at this.
We're so good at this.
We're so good at this.
There he is! Oh, I knew it!
Where do I enlist?
Yes! Yes! Oh, please.
Perfect.
Oh, perfect. You're going to war, buddy. I even need to know who you are.
You're there. Here.
Then what are you
That
waiting
little
for?
smile.
Sign me up already. The name is Bosco.
Oh, there he is. There's my boy. Hope you're ready to die.
I heard that lily-livered runt Elmer John came by this way, and I want to catch up with him so I can smash his head like a jug.
Yeah, no.
Perfect. Yeah, no, we got you, bud. We don't even need to talk to you.
No,
we know
we're
exactly what we're gonna do.
we're
with you.
gonna.
You're just the
Oh,
kind of
okay.
guy we're looking for. But I'll need more than just a first name to sign you up.
It's Bosco Boscoy.
Houlihan.
Houlihan, okay.
Bosco Houlihan. And last thing, why do you want to smash Elmer's head like a jug?
Because I'm angry.
Because he's a fool.
Sure, we're gonna go
I
ahead
mean,
You
that's
said it.
true.
So what?
About Elmer smashing his head like a jug?
Because he ran away from that quality dame, Glory Ann.
Sure, sure.
Wait a minute.
Now, hold on.
Now, hold on.
So to be clear, you're mad that he ran away from Glory Ann?
Yes.
Because you wouldn't run away from Glory Ann if she wanted you.
Yes. But she's made it clear that she doesn't.
Oh my god, he's
This little
respecting the
drama
boundaries.
is wrapping up quite nicely.
It will once I smash Elmer John's head like a jug.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, maybe he can prove himself in war.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna trust him.
You must have smashed a lot of jugs in your day.
Yes, my father was a jugsmith, and I hated him.
Look at my massive pectorals.
It's a real thing.
All right, one more time. What do we got, buddy?
Why are you stalling? Let me through. I want to go join the army so I can...
Smash Elmer's head like a jug. Yeah, I got it.
No. Well, yes, but I want to join the army so I can find my place. My purpose. Glorianne doesn't want me. I have come to terms with that.
Oh, shit!
Maybe in the army I can find some brotherhood. Some kinship with other people who maybe have signed up for the same reasons as me. A broken heart. And a desire to break heads. Like jugs.
Did this man have an arc in like the span of 3 comments?
He sure did. The writing in this game is phenomenal.
Yeah, man, you're going to war.
Surprisingly deep, Bosco Houlihan.
Thank you.
Look at her
Now let me at that rascal Elmer John, and I'll tear him apart like an old hat.
Old hat?
First it was Jugs, now it's old hats.
My journey, it continues.
Oh no!
Alright, well, he's going.
Yeah, he's going.
Alright, buddy. You're in.
Welcome to the army.
Welcome to the army.
Listen, Buster, we need you.
My name is Bosco.
I know.
Oh. Oh, good. He's an idiot. You're going to do just fine.
But...
Listen, Bosco, we need you.
Okay, good. Look out, Elmer John. I'm coming to smash your head like a jug.
Yeah, go get him. If he's there. Honestly, I forget what I did with him.
That's okay. I'll still fight the war and smash all the jugs. Hell yes. Due to your exceptional job performance, you were paid 30 gold for this shift.
Hooray!
Crumpkin T. Dankworth. And well, true love conquers all. Way to go, Cupid. Oh,
that sure was a choice. Oh, you can. That's okay.
I read them all before. It sure was a choice, but man. Oh, that's right. We're going to the war room. I'm sure this will go great.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing bad will happen here.
All right, Cecil, what's up?
Which is exactly why we must start using them immediately.
The risk is too great. We need more time to study the long-term repercussions.
A luxury we can ill afford.
Your Majesty, Lil has arrived.
Thank you, Cecil. Lil, thank goodness you're here. I've got a problem.
Thank goodness you're here.
Thank goodness you're here. And I thought a 12-year-old would be perfect for solving it.
You have an opportunity, Your Highness.
You shut up.
You know Tyronius Athanatos, I believe.
Yeah, I
sure do.
I have turned him away like twice.
I've had the pleasure, I guess.
Yes, I remember this little guardsman.
And Dr. B. Have you met Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn, Lil?
Oh, we're familiar.
Yes.
I have. She works at the hole in the ground by the edge of town.
Yes, I mean, it's an archaeological dig site, but yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's what I said. Hole in the ground. Hole in the ground.
Yeah, big hole.
Yeah, she's the one who gave me the chronometer 3000 on my first day.
Ah, so she does have access to power crystal technology. I might have known.
Wait, Lil has had access to power crystal technology this whole time? Maybe it's not as dangerous as we imagined. She seems fine.
No, there is a demon. Dr. B, did you not tell them about the demon?
Of course not.
We
Why
don't
would
know
she do
that.
that?
It's still too early.
Oh my God, she's actually being responsible.
How long can we wait? How many brave soldiers of the Sprawl must give their lives before we use the tools we have available?
Are you talking
Let me
about
fill you in on
necromancing
what's
those
going on
dead
here.
soldiers,
The
necromancer?
Mages Guild feels that if they had access to power crystals, they could hold back the enemy and maybe even win the war outright.
No.
Nope.
There's a Satan in that dimension, and we're not going to give the cavalcade of necromancers keys to the Satan door.
No, we're not. Absolutely not.
Okay, so why don't they go buy some? I know a guy in an alley. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. It's starting to sound weird.
They want all the crystals.
No!
Access to every dig site and existing stockpile in order to amplify their power.
You can suck the fattest dick. Holy shit, no.
The good doctor could simply give us the blueprints. Or better yet, the working model the child has in her possession.
No.
This would allow our research to flourish in no time.
No. Oh, buddy, no.
Dr. Beatrix feels that there are too many unknown variables to use it safely on a larger scale.
Oh, agreed.
The Mages Guild is and always has been reckless. There's no way I'm handing my research over to you. Not until I see the full effects on my human test guinea pig here.
Hey, right here. Hey, I'm a person.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We both knew what this was.
I can't argue. Moving on.
Well, Lil, you've been using power crystals at the guard shed. What do you think? Are they too dangerous?
One of the options better just be demon with like 10 exclamation points.
I agree.
No, too dangerous.
Too dangerous. Okay.
They
That's
are
not quite
way
demon,
too
but
dangerous.
good enough.
I use the chronometer 3000 under very specific circumstances.
Like when
You
I
start
feel like it.
manipulating time out there in the everyday world, who knows where it could lead?
Spoken like a scientist. Do you have a master's degree?
No. Ooh, I'm 12 and I have common sense. More common sense than anyone at this table.
Well,
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm 12.
I love how almost every time one of us screams, I'm 12, she also says, I'm 12.
Yeah.
Thank you for your counsel. I always appreciate having multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions.
Like that of a child.
I have made up my mind. Dr. B will continue to oversee Lil's progress with the chronometer 3000, and it will stay out of the hands of the Mages Guild until we can be certain that it is safe to use in this war.
Get fucked, necromancers!
Then at least allow the guild access to the crystal reserve for the sake of the Sprawl's future.
No.
For the time
You've been
being,
shady
the
from
reserve
day
shall
one,
remain
sir.
under my control.
Yeah, Desdemona.
For the time
woman.
being.
My decision is final, Tyronius. You will find that I am not as easily swayed by you as my father was.
Ho 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 ho.
I'm gonna talk to people.
Ooh.
What's up, Chuck? How you doing?
Hey Chuck, how's life
I'm
at
just
the royal
here to
concert?
support my lady love. This choice has been eating her up inside. It's an important decision, and I want to do anything I can to help.
I think she made a good choice. With you, I mean.
Aw.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Thanks for your insight, Lil. I'm sorry to keep putting you in this position.
Hey, when this is over, I better get the biggest taco party.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single fucking taco.
I have not seen a single taco. What's over here?
Oh, this machine.
This looks just like the machine at the dig site. Wonder if it's got any good games on it.
I'm glad calmer heads prevailed. At least for now.
Why the princess listens to you, I will never understand.
Because I'm 12, brilliant, and you're very clearly evil. Like, I don't want to profile. My job is literally to not profile. But, oh, man. Oh, you just radiate evil.
I mean, when the shoe fits.
Right? I mean, like, I call him like I sees him.
Right.
It's like you're the only two people in the Dead Mums Club. My mother's terrible. That should count for something.
Did you just invoke my dead mother? Oh man, you are not earning any points.
Yeah, seriously.
Hopefully your words will not sway Desdemona on future matters.
Hey, Queen Desdemona, this guy doesn't want me to advise you anymore. How do you feel about that? Whatever, my job's here is done. Get fucked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Hi, Desdemona. It was nice to see you.
It's nice to see you. I'm gonna.
Bye, Chuck.
I'm
Me
gonna.
too.
I'm gonna have some bar tacos. There's Fireball Canyon, Calidar, and of course Petrard. Marvog and the Sprawl, smack dab in the middle. All right, Cecil, let's get out of here.
Hey, you spoke well today, Lil.
I always speak well.
Thanks. Thanks.
One more message for you today. I was instructed to tell you to head over to Malcolm's to meet the advisors. Good luck.
Man, this kingdom just doesn't run without me. Hey, Desdemona, this chucklefuck says he's jealous of your dead mom. Alright. I need to know how this is gonna wrap up, because, like, I don't know, man. I have concerns.
I know, right?
I've got concerns. That still doesn't make any sense,
What
Malcolm.
I don't understand is why would they have summoned her to a meeting without us there? Where's the fun in that?
Without at least one of us there.
And we
'Cause
all
you're
know
not
it
good
should have been me.
advisors.
You
Because you're
really
terrible
believe that,
advisors.
don't you?
When it comes down to the serious, important things that affect this kingdom, I think they'd rather take advice from the strategic mind of a ranking military officer. Rather than the 2 cents of a goofy, hopped-up lunatic with questionable taste in fashion. Or a lousy court jester.
Oh! Oh,
Sick
shit.
bird.
Ouch! We were both in the firing line on that one.
Fatality.
Well, all that being said, you still weren't asked to join said quorum, but she was.
And she is here.
I
What?
love it. Hi, everyone.
She
It's
is
me, Lil.
here. She's here. She's here. Lil is here. I really have to work on my subtlety.
Lil, you're here. We heard you got summoned to talk to the Queen and her new choice of partner for some kind of special quorum.
How was it? Was it boring? What kind of boring things did they talk about while you were there? Tell us.
No. No.
I think if they wanted you to know what they talked about at the meeting, they would have invited you.
Yeah.
Yep.
She won't tell us anything. She's as useless as you two are.
I take offense to that.
Amazing.
Offense to what? Sorry, I got distracted.
Can I go now?
Malcolm, your ADHD is sometimes a blessing and sometimes a curse.
You're dismissed.
Whichever is funniest at the moment. Hmm.
Yeah, no, fuck you guys. I'm not telling you shit. Figure it
Yeah,
out.
seriously.
God, the writing in this game is so fucking perfect.
It really is.
Like, it's like we've played a lot of funny games on this channel, but like it's rare that
Lil,
a
how
game
goes
has
the
me
Battle
laughing
of the
this
Southern
hard.
Gate?
Same old. How are things around here holding up?
Great. Business is better than ever. Something about war and the idea of impending doom really gets people out to the bar.
That's good?
You bet it is. If this keeps up, we'll finally be able to get this place up to code.
Then we can get rid of
Oh
the
my God.
rats.
Oh my god, we get rid of the
We
rats?
don't have rats. I mean, we do, but technically they have us.
Turns out they own the building and we just rent from them.
Can we draft the rats?
But if we
Yeah,
make
seriously.
enough money, we can buy out from under them. As far as landlords go, they aren't the worst.
I could do without all the hissing.
Hey, that reminds me. Lil, you got a letter in the mail.
How did that Never mind. A letter? From who?
From
Dad?
Hamish.
A
From
letter
Dad.
from Dad? Gimme.
Aw, she's so delighted.
Hey, Sweet Pea. How's everything back home? I'm doing okay here. I've gotten to know a lot of the guys. Then when they don't come back from battle, I get the chance to get to know a few more. I miss you. I know you might be scared right now, but don't be. It'll take tougher stuff than this little war to do in your old dad. Please let me know that you're all right. Or even if you're not. I need to hear how you're doing.
Aw.
I love you, Lil. Dad.
Aww.
Love you too, Dad. But what should I write back to him? If I tell him things are tough here, he might worry and get distracted in battle. But if I tell him I'm doing well, he might feel like I don't need him and then get distracted in battle. He's easily distracted.
Okay, yes, no, he is easily distracted. That's fair.
Oh boy, neither answer seems right.
Welcome
Are
to
you
life.
talking to me?
No.
No. Well, he's distracted regardless.
Be honest? Or do we be positive? Oh, God. Oh, God!
I'm leaning towards positive.
Me too.
Just because
he's
it
an
feels
idiot.
less likely to distract him. He is an idiot.
He's an idiot. Let's be positive.
Yeah. I swear to God, if this is going to have an effect on the Sprawl.
Lil will write a letter that suggests everything is going great in order to make her father feel better. Are you sure? Oh, God, are you sure? No. I'm not sure. He is going to be distracted either way.
Yes.
He is. And I think if we... All right. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Now that I'm considering it.
Uh-huh.
If we're honest, what if, for whatever reason, if we're honest, he's like, oh God, Lil needs me. What if he deserts to come back to us and that saves him from dying? Like, if we're positive he might be reckless.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know. I 100% get what you're saying.
I'm trying to get a read on his character, and as stupid as what's the word? Like irresponsible as he is, he does love Lil, and that sort of irresponsibility would come into play if he's like, oh no, Lil's in danger or things aren't going great. I need to get back to her, and then all of a sudden. Maybe the Mages Guild pull a fucking move or something like that. Or I don't know. A lot of things could go wrong. I think if we're honest and get him to come home or something like that, that might work better for us. Because, let's be real, Hamish isn't going to fucking turn the tides of the war.
No, he's not.
No. Let's be honest.
Okay, let's be honest.
I think we got to be honest. Again, she's 12. Lil will write a letter that expresses her honest feelings about how difficult things are for her. Are you sure? Yes.
Yes.
Here we go. Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Okay. This says something about...
That should do it. Hey, Arda, mind making sure this gets to where it needs to go?
This says something about this game that, like, just writing a letter on either positive or honest has invoked such strong feelings in us.
It's made us very anxious.
Sure thing, Lil.
Oh, God.
Like, he's a terrible father, let's be real, but he's also not a bad person.
No. And, like, at the end of the day, he loves Lil, and maybe he hasn't done a very good job of raising her, but at least the love is there, and that's kind of a big thing.
Yeah, that definitely counts for a lot.
We're all thinking of your dad, Lil.
Yeah, so are we.
So are we now. Fuck.
Well, if it isn't my old pal Lil.
Oh, so now you remember me.
Always did, kiddo. Just had to play it cool while at my legitimate place of business. My former legitimate place of business, that is.
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
you
what
got
happened?
fired? How terrible.
Tough to say, kid. Could have been any number of things. Change in management, downsizing on account of the war.
It was probably the illegal gambling operation you were running out of the concession stand.
Tough to say, kid. Regardless, I'm here on official bookie business. I've come to collect a debt from Hamish.
Sounds about right. How much does he owe you?
30 gold, and I've got the marker to prove it.
All right, we can afford that.
Yeah.
Hey, I earned that.
Oh,
And so did I. Pleasure doing business with you, kiddo. But hey, I'm not all bad. I hate to take a young kid's pocket money so heartlessly.
Doesn't seem that way.
Hate to take it without giving them a chance to win it back, that is.
No.
Oh, God.
Fredo, no gambling.
No. Get the water bottle. Spray this motherfucker.
No gambling.
No gambling, Fredo.
No gambling, just talking. Listen, the Sprawl Brawlers are playing out of town today, and they got the game on that there TV. Tell you what I'll do. You pick who wins, and I'll give you your 30 gold back. If you don't, I keep it. How does that sound to you?
Whatever, man. Keep it.
That sounds like gambling.
No gambling.
I ain't hearing a no here. Which team do you want to hear about?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, the Fosca Falcons. It's
Now,
here.
this team is really something. The owner fired all the players and hired his extended family to play for the team. I'm talking cousins in the outfield, aunties on the pitch, and even his great-great-uncle is playing the fourth-stop swing.
Okay, but how good are they?
Never seen a team bicker so much, but when someone insults their mother, they're on. You betting on them?
No.
Which team do you want to hear about? With most of their star players being drafted in the war, the team was left with the weaklings and rejects even the army wouldn't take. But
Damn.
they're lacking in muscle and skill. They are also lacking in technical knowledge of the game. They're squirrely, but they can sometimes pull off a win.
No.
You betting on the Brawlers?
No. No.
Which team do you want to hear?
All right, we're gonna bet on the Falcons.
Now this
Falcons,
team is
yeah.
really... Never seen a team... All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
I mean, at least it's not like he's taking more money
I
from
bet
us.
Brawlers fans are sure wishing their star players weren't cannon fodder for an enemy army right about now. Great Uncle Zach, the Falcons' elderly but unstoppable full-stop swing, was just lifted up by his formidable nephews Kron and Lorik, breezing past the Brawlers' warded circle. Despite a nice attempt to unseat the Wiggly Pig, Sprawl's third whacker, Korab, ended up with a face full of mud. Truly grim stuff for the Brawlers. We're down to the final seconds here, folks. The Falcons' first flanksman, Fiona, has taken out her slingshot. She's pulling it back, and she's beamed the glistening gargoyle, and the Fosca Falcons win! Congratulations to the Fosca family on another bloody successful family reunion.
I feel like they made this intentionally easy for us to get that money
Lucky
back.
guess, kid. See you around.
Hey, can we go tattle on you that Fredo is gambling? No? All right. Let's see.
Hey, Arda, Fredo was gambling.
We're all thinking of your dad, Lil.
No, I'm done with emotions. I want to tattle. I'm 12.
Well, whatever. Our dad's debt is cleared and we got our
Lil,
money back.
I'm
Yeah.
being discreet. Isla bet me 5 gold that I couldn't steal a bottle of fizzy when Arda's distracted.
How are you planning to do that?
I figure if I wait long enough, one of the rats will bite her and she'll freak out and maybe run around a bit.
Solid plan.
All right. Good talk.
Okay, have fun. Good luck.
Let's get some power crystals. It's Garby Bunches.
Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder. Lil, about time you showed up. I've had every mage in town come by the shop today trying to buy up all the power crystals.
Really? You mean you don't have any left?
I wouldn't have if I didn't hide a few away for my best customer.
Oh, you're the best, Garby.
I'm
Thank
your
you,
only
Garby.
customer.
You were my only customer, but now that I cornered the mage market, I don't know if I'll be able to keep these crystals in stock. Well, the good ones anyway. The mages didn't seem to have too much interest in the cheapo ones. Hey, by the way, before you get to shopping, this blowtorch you sold me with Fosse carved onto it, I've had the hardest time selling it. Maybe you'll want it back. Might come in handy. And I'll sell it to you for just 4 gold.
Oh, that's a steal. We're getting that.
Yeah.
Free blowtorch.
Well,
Cheap blowtorch.
cheap blowtorch.
All right. Decoder ring or metal detector? Do we want to boost one?
Decoder ring, I think. I feel like we don't use the metal detector very often.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crossover with the X-ray machine.
Okay. I think that's good. 9 power crystals is really good.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
almost enough. Well, yeah, that's enough to get 2 uses, I think.
I'm fine with holding on to 31 bucks.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, Garby.
Thanks, Garby. You're a prince.
A prince among merchants.
A prince among Garby people. All right, let's go to bed. We got enough time, I think, to get through one more day.
Yeah, they've been kind of quick this time.
Yeah.
I think I've done everything I need to do. But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yeah.
Ah. If it runs a little over, it runs a little over. We can do it. What is this, day 9? Grumpkin T. Dankworth and Whelp. Reunited with his darling whelp, Grumpkin T. Dankworth was a changed man. Together the two traveled through Kaladar, sailed Lake Inez, and even summered in Fireball Canyon. He laughed as he had never laughed in all his days, and their nights were filled with food and wine, music, and love. They ran, holding hands, through fields of flowers. On one such sprint, Grumpkin clutched at his chest. His heart had overflowed. More accurately, he suffered a massive heart attack. Try as he might to revive his former master, and now true love, Whelp was unable to resuscitate the old man. A simple funeral was held, and the widower Whelp counted himself lucky to have ever had such a love as this.
Damn.
As for his substantial riches, they were held by Mr. Dung, head of BS, until such time as Mr. Dankworth's will was read. The old man had donated the entirety of his fortune to the GLA. A small flower garden was built in his honor outside of their headquarters. Huh.
Amazing.
That's actually pretty nice.
That is very nice.
Another character with a whole fucking arc.
I know.
Julian. Thanks to his timely arrival back in the Sprawl, Julian was able to prepare a lavish birthday party for his best friend Gary. Every goblin, troll, halfling, cyclops, and mole person who was anyone was there. It was a bright spot in what has otherwise been a dark few months for the Sprawl. As a birthday present, Julian gave Gary a pure, unrefined power crystal that he received from the visiting miners. The glint of its unearthly glow reflected in Gary's eyes as he inserted the power crystal into his practice wand. He thanked Julian profusely for his most precious present. It never left his sight from that day on.
Uh-oh.
The next day, Julian presented the plans he was carrying to the city council. These plans detailed an extensive tunnel system to be dug underneath the walls of the Sprawl, which would allow food to be secretly and safely moved into the Sprawl right under the enemy's nose. After a short period of deliberation, the council realized just how hungry they all were and unanimously approved the plan. Someone will be arriving to start digging the tunnel system soon, but it's all on the up and up and pretty hush-hush. Duchy of Scarborough. With new plans for bringing food into the city, working their way through the bureaucracy of the Sprawl, there were enough rations for the refugees from Scarborough to eat, and a space was made for them at the refugee camp springing up down at the docks. The Duchess was not impressed by her new surroundings, but to be honest, she's a very difficult person to please.
And no one was surprised.
Swift justice was visited upon the traitor who lowered the drawbridge of Castle Scarborough in the middle of the night, allowing the enemy to enter and take control of the duchy. The villain was hanged in the town square. Damn! Brutal? Certainly. But this is war, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Plus, it made for a fine day's entertainment, as there are no video games in the Sprawl to keep people amused. Except for the one that Lil has, apparently.
Yeah, Lil has, like, 2 little consoles, I think. It definitely has a Game Boy.
Yeah. Lil has a game child.
Yes.
What? What? Oh my god, Bosco! Hell yes! The garrison stationed at the Sprawl's secret western food depot successfully repelled the invading Petrardian forces. The Sprawl's reserve food stores are safe from the enemy's greedy hands and empty stomachs. Bosco's repressed feelings and lifetime of compensating at the gym led him to fight impressively on the battlefield, inspiring all around him. Elmer John went home and talked things over with Glorianne. They called the engagement back on and got married soon after.
That's good.
And Glorianne is just wife.